This is essentially right now a story about Republican infighting and about a hardline stance from a group of Republicans who won't take no for an answer and who do not want a temporary budget deal that doesn't touch what they call Obamacare, the health care reform from President Barack Obama's first term. They are what stands between the two parties on the solution right now. This is Republicans in the House of Representatives, by the way. Nothing going there right now. That means that everybody's looking now towards the Senate. And indeed, in the U.S. Senate, there is a proposal in the making. The two leaders of the two respective parties are working together on a deal that essentially does pretty much everything that the U.S. economy needs right now. It opens up the government again. That's the end of the government shutdown. It also raises the debt ceiling past the Christmas holidays, meaning that any potential budget crisis in the future, and there will be plenty more, won't happen until the new year. And in that budget proposal, by the way, that's being worked on in the Senate, there is absolutely no mention whatsoever of the health care reform, meaning that this would be a complete capitulation by Republicans. That is why they are so reluctant to sign on to any deal right now.
And you've been talking about the hardline Republicans in the House blocking different deals. Is there a chance that one side or the other will now give in with this default deadline looming?
There is only one side that can give in now, and that is the Republican side, and it looks like that is only a matter of time. And if past budget crises and potential past budget crises are anything to go by, and there have been many, then what we'll see is last-minute negotiations, a last-minute deal as well, and to use a very common expression here in Washington, there will be a can that will be kicked firmly down the road, meaning that there will be another budget crisis in just a few months' time. But any deal that the Senate might come up with, that will then turn into a bill. It will be voted upon in the Senate. That will then still have to make it to the House of Representatives. That's controlled by Republicans. And still, that's where that hardline group of Republicans might come back in and might say, we're not signing this. We'll go all the way and not heed those warnings. And you mentioned it there at the top. Those warnings are getting more and more serious, with the credit rating agency Fitch now saying that the United States AAA rating is under review. And the reason given for that is not the U.S. economy. It is, quote, political brinkmanship. That is what we've been seeing over the last few weeks, and that could still continue past that deadline given by the U.S. Treasury when the U.S. could start defaulting on its debt. That is the 17th of October. That is now in under 24 hours.